to a summer's day. Respond to my questions. I am Lacute as a board. You are bored. I am Lacute as a board. You will assist us. I am Lacute as a board. You are bored. I am Lacute as a board. Lock phases on that vessel. I am Lacute as a board. There are 4 lights. Untitled to ramble on about something everyone knows. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. You just kept talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one had the chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic. You'll have to call again. I'm just leaving. I'm not dressed properly. My love is a fever, longing still for that which longer nurses the disease. You'll have to call again. In faith, I do not love thee. With mine eyes they be 1,000 errors see. But 'tis my heart that loves what they despise. In despite of you, please, to so shall I compare thee to a summer's day. respond to my questions. I am Locutus aboard. You are bored. I am Locutus aboard. You will assist us. I am Locutus aboard. You are bored. I am Locutus aboard. Lock phases on that vessel. I am Locutus aboard. There are 4 lights. Untitled to ramble on about something everyone knows. You just kept talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one had the chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic. You'll have to call again. I'm just leaving. I'm not dressed properly. My love is a fever, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. You'll have to call again. In faith, I do not love thee. With mine eyes they be 1,000 errors see. But 'tis my heart that loves what they despise. In despite of you are pleased to know. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Aboard. You will respond to my questions. I am Locutus aboard. You are bored. I am Locutus aboard. You will assist us.
Yo.
I am Locutus aboard. You are bored.
You're bored.
I am Locutus aboard. Lock phases on that vessel. I am Locutus aboard.
There are 4 lights. Welcome to the stream. I'm seeing people in the chat from the eclipse. Ho, thank you for coming. I said that I streamed and you came. It's way too hot. I got a fan on me. I'm taking this off. Yeah, I'm wearing the tank top today, baby. tank top today. So if you're joining here, if you're new, if you were here during the eclipse, thank you so much. I play that song every time, and in the summertime, I throw that shirt out of there. I'm wearing the Boulevard Bullies tank top today. My buddies over at Boulevard Bullies are the best. Really just buddy Pat. Sometimes he hosts me over on Twitch. We're streaming right now. We're on Decasa Film. We're also simultaneously streaming on twitch.tv/RethinkFilms. You can check out Rethink Films' YouTube page as well. That's where this whole stream will get reposted to. But it's great to see you. Let me shout out some people. Communist CIA, you were at the eclipse. Awesome. Ruben Basley, I don't recognize you, but thanks for being here. Noise. Michael Bryant, definitely saw you at the eclipse, and you also edited like a little video of the Mylar balloon going by. I didn't know it was a balloon until people commented. I was like, oh, duh. It's a balloon. I thought it was a firework or something. What else we got? Yeah, I was eating a taco burger. Here's a picture of it. I didn't finish it. My fiance made me a delicious taco burger. We got Chile, expat family. Hello from Chile. Hello from New York. Travis James. Hi, first time. Hi. I'm glad you dig it. Martin, a regular here at the Decasa Film live stream. Welcome. Anyway, hello. I'm here. Hi. So, what do I do on this stream? On this stream, I talk about filmmaking. This channel, Decasa Film, is a channel about filmmaking, photography, videography, cinematography, editing, things like that. I've got a lot of pretty popular tutorials. My most popular one is called 3-Point Lighting Tutorial, Filmmaking 101 3-Point Lighting. It has 1.6 million views, which is really cool. So that's what I do. So, and I figured there would be some people here from the eclipse. So the first thing I want to do is, you guys, there was another UFO during the eclipse that I missed because I was checking the comments. Someone, I believe, on Facebook pointed it out to me. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make another video with the second UFO. I know you could obviously tell what it is, especially since this first one pointed out what it was. So we're going to do that video. I'm going to edit it right here. I usually only stream for about 2 hours, sometimes 3. Depends on how I'm doing. But that's what we're going to do. That is what we are going to do. You guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I put up a video on YouTube, with the balloon. Did you guys see this? I'll show it to you right now. You're going to hear it probably. Oh, no. Shush. Oh, no, I have it muted. Okay, cool. So I'm going to skip the ad. I'm going to click here. I'm going to undo this. I'm going to go full screen. I'm going to bring the audio of my desktop back up, and we are going to go over to right here. Oh, and let me turn off that. Boom. So check this out. This was a little video I put up, I guess it was yesterday, July 5th. So check it out.
Black spots are called Maria. Ooh, there's a bug.
I thought it was a bug.
Oh, wait, yeah, what is that? Hang on.
I think that's a satellite.
Oh, my God. Yo, we got a satellite.
Right?
I think so. Holy sh**.
I put up copyright just in case people decided they wanted to steal the video.
I thought it
but
was too.
No one wants to steal it.
Black spots are called Maria.
See, what I did was I motion tracked it.
Oh, wait,
So
yeah,
we're going
what
to do
is
the
that?
same
Hang
thing
on.
today.
I think that's a satellite.
Oh, my God. Yo, we got a satellite.
Right?
I think so. Holy sh**.
I thought it was an ant.
I thought it was too.
And then I slowed it down. You can see down there I did here. Scaled 500%, speed 50%. We're basically going to make this same video.
What is that? Hang on.
Filmed. Filmed has 1 M.
Oh my
well, whatever.
God, yo, we got a satellite. Right? I think so.
That's my mom. So yeah, it's I didn't think it was a balloon. All right, so whatever. I can't fix it now. It's funny that filmmaker has 2 M's and filmed has 1. And it's also funny how, like, this is what I do for a living and I don't know how to spell it. So anyway, let's go back to here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make video number 2. Travis, can you say anything else other than like a few words? Say hello. Say, where are you from, Travis? Where are you watching from? Did you watch the eclipse? Oh, it's a 1 balloon. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a 1 balloon. It's a balloon shaped like a 1. No, there really wasn't an eclipse anyway, Travis. It's okay. Eugene, Oregon. Cool. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to launch Adobe Premiere. Where did my... Oh, that's right. I brought it over there. Whoops. Okay, let's do that. Cool. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to start doing my education stuff with Premiere. So here we go. Here we are in Adobe Premiere. I'm going to do... I should have another project open, but let's make a new one. Let's make a new project. Yeah, see a lunar eclipse bust. So this one's called Second UFO. We'll call it that. And yeah, that's where I want it to go. Is this the object at 210? Yes, Martin, that's the one I'm going to do. Travis, my name's Steve. I want to make videos, but I don't have a computer. Yeah, it's a little tough. A little tough to do when you don't have a computer. Okay, so here's Premiere. These are all the different windows. So this right here is like where we control a lot of stuff. This is where our browser will be. So this is where all our media will bring in and any kind of images, things like that. We can make all folders and stuff. This window is called the source. This is where we can view that media. This is called the canvas, or I guess the program. This is where we view the thing we're editing. And down here is the timeline where we will make the edit. So when we play down here, it'll show up here. But what I also like to do is I have my TV screen up here showing the canvas. I like to turn that on so you can see it here. But for now, I'm going to turn that off so you can just see the program. So first things first, I'm going to right-click into the browser here. We're going to import. And we're going to import all that footage. I think it's actually these 2 things. So we just go over here to the hard drive. I think it was this one, Lunar Eclipse. And I'm just going to do this whole folder, the DCIM. That's the folder that my camera records and creates. So I want to do the whole folder. No? You don't want to bring in the whole folder? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Click that. Sorry. Click this, click that, and I have to click import folder here. Boom. It's going to take a minute because it's going to bring in everything. Yeah, Martin, we're going to do the object 210. So import failure. Why? Why did you fail? Whatever. Let's see. I mean, I see stuff, so I don't know. Earlier today, I'm actually going to get rid of this because that doesn't need to be there. Earlier today, I went through the footage, and I needed to find where that clip was. And I'm pretty sure it's this one. So we're going to look at it in the source. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm going to scrub through, and we should be able to easily see it. No, maybe not. Was it... maybe it was 3777. I'm just kind of scrubbing through until I see the thing in question. Huh. All right, hang on. See, now this is half of video editing. That's most of video editing. It's trying to find where the heck the thing was that you're looking for. I mean, we'll easily see it once I find it. It was towards the end of the stream. There's Jupiter. There's the leaves. Maybe it's before. Yeah, it's no way it's here. Okay, let's try 7.5. Jeez, is it 7:4? I was looking at it earlier today. It was right before the telephone pole. Was it? It had to have been before this. I think it's this clip. Yeah. All right. There it goes. Got it. Okay.
Nice, 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 nice. Everyone is saying nice. Love it. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to
There it is. Here it comes.
Channel.
Seeing it?
If you guys, you know, I don't
There's
do this
the
often,
object
but
in
that's
question.
because there hasn't been an eclipse often. But come back, please. I stream every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Please come. Please come hang out. This is amazing. People love the moon, I guess. They just love this shit.
Of course, I curse again. Okay, so I played the whole clip. What you do is you want to make an in and an out point and then bring it in, but we'll start. I'm going to start before that. So 3776 and the time code is 22532 abouts. Okay, so first thing we want to do is I want to close these up and I want to right click in here and I want to do, actually I want to go to click here, go new sequence. I'm just going to name it second UFO. Hit OK. I ignore everything that's in there. That, in fact, you know what? I'll undo. New sequence. This is like when people first put up, when people first start doing Adobe Premiere, they make a new sequence and they're like, "Oh my God, what is all this?" Like it's basically asking you like, what type of footage was the media that you're working with, and nobody knows. They're like, "Oh man, what? I don't know. Like, what do I put?" And it's like, just ignore it. Like, this is what I do. Just name it second UFO. Name the sequence just because you're right there. Hit OK. Boom. Ignore it. You don't need to worry about it. So then what you want to do is, and it doesn't work if I do it this way. So if, like I could go up to my source here and I could go in and then I can go out and I could pull that into the timeline. Oh, it does work. Okay, cool. That used to not work in Final Cut. So anyway, let's ignore that then. Let's go Apple Z. So what I'll do is I'll do exactly that. I'll find my in point, my out point. So there it is. There's the balloon.
Stupid, but I love stupid jokes. The moon is shy. Where is she going? Nice, 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 nice. Everyone's saying.
I hit the L key, so it's fast forwarding.
Love it. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel,
Right there. Okay, so now I'm hitting the K key to stop, and then the J key to go backwards. Okay, so now K to stop. I for the in point.
subscribe to my
L.
channel. Please subscribe to the channel.
Tapping L a few times will speed it up incrementally. Pause right there. K to pause. O. So there is our in and out points. That is what we're going to be putting into the timeline, anything between the in and the out points. And there's probably a button somewhere that I can add. It's probably this one. Insert, yeah, or overwrite. Some people like to do that. I like to just grab the grab the clip and drag it into the timeline so I can put it where I want. And so the thing here on the top, that's the video. And the blue bar down here on the bottom, that's the audio. And we're going to put that over here. Now, here's the big thing. This clip does not match the settings of the sequence. Do you want to change the sequence to match the clip settings? And it's yes. So in other words, that big menu that came up before that was like, what kind of footage is this? Ignore, because this is going to just automatically match whatever the closest it can get to what the media is. It's going to match it so that it turns your timeline settings to match. So if like, so for instance, you can see right over here that the default put my timeline at 30 frames per second or 29.97 frames per second. But I know this footage is 60 frames per second or 59.96 frames per second. So as soon as I hit change sequence settings, this thing right here will change to 59.96. Ready? Boom. Boom. Or 94, sorry. So it changes the settings of my timeline to match what the media was. So now it is 1080 and it's 60 frames a second. There's a little yellow line here because like it's not exact. It's the closest it can get. So there might be some instances where the computer is going to be like trying to render on the fly. That's because it's not the exact thing, the exact specific codec, but it is the closest thing. Let's see. Alien to video editing. So this seems like it's going to be a good one. Travis, hey Steve, do you do one-on-ones? I do. I do one-on-ones. I would probably charge for that. So I can do like a Zoom call where we can do a Premiere sort of shared screen thing where I could do a one-on-one. I would do like probably like an hourly rate for that. So yeah, that would be cool. I'd be down to do that. Michael, it was right before the telephone poll. Do links show? Do you mean if you were to post a link in the chat? I don't know if I have that turned on. Okay, so I'm clicking in the timeline here, and if I hit Control plus sign, or if you're on a Mac, Command plus sign, I can zoom in. So I'm just kind of zooming in, and you can see down here I have the audio waveforms turned on. So all of this down here in the bottom is the audio waveforms. So I say something here.
If you guys,
that's what that is. So now I can kind of move this over because we're not looking at the source anymore. I'm going to make this bigger. Now we are in the canvas because I'm only going to be working on this one clip. And because of that, too, I can turn on my TV screen so you can get a really big... Wait, hang on.
because there hasn't been
Okay, so already first problem. Let me turn my TV screen off. So I have to make sure that my TV is outputting the thing. So what we want to do is we're going to go to Edit, Preferences. I believe it is it device control? Might be playback. I think it's playback. Okay. Video device. It's one of these. So let's try this one. Okay. Nope, wrong one. Because I have a second monitor. Now all of your chat has disappeared. So let's change that. Is it this one? Go.
an eclipse often. Guys,
Okay. Something is definitely wrong here. I'm sorry, guys. Disable video output when in the background. Enable Mercury trend. Pause media encoder. So it's kind of stuck on...
you know,
All right, I'm going to save and close out. Because I can't see you guys. It's the thing is kind of stuck. Okay, you're back. Hello. Let's relaunch. In fact, I'm going to launch from actually clicking on the file. Second UFO project right here. Yeah, this is editing. Solving problems. So I should be seeing the output on my TV screen, and it wasn't coming up. So I want to fix that.
I don't do this often.
Still don't see it. It's still just that. Look, see, here's my mouse. I can move my mouse over to my TV screen. So it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't the bottom one. It should be this one. One is the monitor I'm working on, and I don't want to do that. So do that. Okay.
But that's because there
Huh. It's not popping up.
hasn't been an eclipse.
I might have to just restart my computer. I don't want to do that. I would have to stop streaming. Very strange. Disable... No. Can't be this one, right? Oh, it was that one.
Often. But come
Okay.
back.
It was number 1. There it is. I don't know if you guys are able to see like what it is at this point.
Channel. Please subscribe to my channel. If you guys, you know, I don't do this often, but that's because there hasn't been an eclipse often. But come back, please. I stream every Monday.
This definitely lends credence to the theory that the first UFO is a balloon.
Wednesday at 6 p.m. Please come. Please come.
And we're
hang
gonna
out.
track it. We're
This
gonna
is
track it. So we'll see.
Amazing.
I'm going to mute the audio for now, so you're not hearing two of me. Yeah, that's the biggest pain in the butt. Like for doing the motion tracking, is that like the last. That's the biggest pain in the butt to fix in motion tracking, but we're gonna do it. Okay, so the video itself, like I think I want it to be like, you know, I'm not gonna, because now I know what it is. I'm just gonna make a video that says like, balloon crosses in front of moon. You know, party balloon crosses in front of moon, or party balloon eclipses moon, or something. You know, I would like it to be a little clickbaity. You guys could help me determine what that is. And since I know it's a balloon, like before I did like copyright, because like I didn't want anyone like stealing the image. And I might still do that this time, but like it's just a balloon. It's not a big deal. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the video first, and then I'll add like text and stuff afterwards. So the first thing that'll happen is UFO seen on the moon. Yeah, see, that's what I don't want to do because I know what it is. I'm back. Phone died. That's okay, Travis. Nothing's really happened except that I fixed my monitor. So like right now, this will probably be saying like copyright, and it'll also say like filmed with 1M, July 4th during the eclipse. Or I could even do like earlier that day. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. But for right now, we'll just get this going the way I want. So I'll unmute myself.
If you guys, you know, I don't do this often.
Or, you know, maybe what I should do is I should just mute the audio altogether and get like copyright-free music to put in. Maybe that's what I'll do. So what I'll do for that is I'm actually going to come over here, go to YouTube. I can see if I can find it. I don't want to bring it up on the main thing right now, just in case, like something comes up that I don't want you to see, like in terms of like some sort of sensitive information. Audio library. Okay, now I'm cool. So I'm in, here's you guys can see that, right? Let me turn this off. So here's the YouTube audio library that I can use. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see what comes up. 10 minutes. Let's see. That's why it's 10 minutes. Okay, it's a little too nothing. Tratak. Yeah, these are a little. So let's. I'm gonna type in like an adjective. I'm gonna go with ethereal. Let's see what comes up. All that shit. The same stuff. Okay, let's hear this one. That's kind of cool. All right, I like that one. I'm free to use this song and monetize my video. Cool. So I'll download that. I'll do a couple more. I'll do a couple more too, just so I have an option. Let's see. What about this one? You're gonna go teach ASL, Michael? Cool. That's awesome. Have fun with that. Good. Have a good session. Sounds awesome. Have you ever heard of something called Music Not Impossible? You should check that out. It's about. I shot this. My company shot this like sort of event where this company called Not Impossible developed this like vest and wrist things you put on your wrist and your ankles that all vibrate with music for deaf people to experience music. Music Not Impossible. It's pretty cool. Moonrise. We might have to use this one simply because of the name. Yep, we're using this one. It's called Moonrise, you guys. We have to. All right, so the first things first is I'm going to show it in here. I'm going to copy both of these. Copy. And I'm going to put them in with my stuff. I'm going to make a new folder called Music. Double click, paste that. Cool. Let me back out of here and then delete it off of my computer. Cool. We can X that off. Now we'll go in here. We'll do a new bin or a folder. We'll call it music. And I could have just brought in the whole folder, but whatever. So we'll do both of these. Open, brings them in. Cool. So now, just like with the video, we can double click on it and listen to a section we want to use. I kind of don't know how long the video is going to be. And how long is this? This is 2.5 minutes. So I might as well use most of it. But I want it to sort of, I don't want it to slowly start. I want it to be going. Like I got to find the part in the song where it's like kind of going. See, I don't want to use this. Kind of tough because it is like ambient. Yeah, probably about there where that like higher synth comes in. I'm listening to it fast. Right about here. So stopping it, because I can also see it's about to get loud. So I'm stopping it. I'm just going to go I. And if I don't hit O, it'll just select all the rest of it. So I also grab here. I can drag the audio only. Drag that down. Boom. Oop. Didn't stay for some reason. There you go. Now if I zoom out, I can see what I have to work with. I also, if I needed to, could go in and loop this, which we can get to later. But also, like, instead of just deleting my audio, I'm just going to mute the track because you never know. You know, in terms of, like, the theory behind editing, it's like I don't want to, like, cut anything unless I'm, like, dead sure. And you never know. I might want to go back and, like, put the audio in. So for now, I'm just going to mute that whole track. So here we go. Well, I'm editing on Final Cut PX. So, well, you know, there's still theory with editing and what you want to do. Like, a lot of what I talk about in editing Premiere is like, what do you want to do, you know? And there's also techniques for matching. There's a lot of things in terms of techniques and you know, theory, things you want to do, things you want to, you know, things that make more sense, a better edit, types of editing. And the program you use is just the tool to achieve what you want to do. So in Premiere, there's probably a bunch of different ways to do the thing you want to do, but you got to know what you want to do. And you have to think about the goal you want to achieve. And then, depending on what program you're using, you just have to figure out how to execute that decision. So, learning about what decisions are good and what techniques are good and overall, you know, workflow is beneficial. So, even though you are using Final Cut Pro X, you know, I like to think this still makes sense. Music, YouTube, Divine Life, Society. Don't know what that means. So, here we go. Ha! This balloon takes so long to come through. The first video I did, it was pretty quick. So, and there was me going like, oh my God, it was kind of funny. So now this one, I'm thinking I'm just going to I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, before the balloon completely makes its transit, I'm going to cut into the balloon and then track it. But the tricky thing is I'm going to cut in, like I'm going to let a lot of this play. Until I'm going to use the song to help me kind of feel out how long it should go. But then when I cut in, I'm not going to cut in to exactly where the balloon is. I'm going to cut in probably a good distance away. I'm going to rewind and cut in to there. And you shouldn't really ever know that I did that, and the transit will take even longer. Osama Khan, hey, what's up? Were you watching in the eclipse? This is another UFO that happened. Here, I'll turn on the screen. Can you see it? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm editing. So I could also do a fade up, but I don't know. I feel like in the world of YouTube, like nobody does fade ups anymore. You know what I mean? Like I could fade up from black. Actually, you know what? Like I changed my mind, but I'm gonna elongate it. So now, let's see. That's a 1 second, or no? That's how long is that? It's we can tell by coming here. 1.5 seconds. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to be going. Okay, zoom out. Right there, when the next gang, that's what I'm going to cut in on that ding. And a cool way to figure out how I can do that is I'm going to go up here. I'm going to make the tracks a little bit thicker. Can I see it? It's hard to see. No, it's around here. Could also go. So right about there, I'm going to cut in. So I hit the B tool. B is blade. I'm going to blade it. And then what I'm going to do is I'd like to try to match the position of the balloon, but I don't think it really matters because it's so far away. But it looks like it's, I don't know, got little 2 horns on the top. So how far back can I go? I'm assuming right about there will be a good place to cut in. So as you can see, I'm going back quite a ways. So I'm going to blade that. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it right there. I'm going to delete that. So what we have... And also, it just bugs me when there's an edit, when there's a cut in the timeline that isn't actually doing anything. So this is just my own neurosis, but I'm going to just kind of do that. Because now I know when I look at it, there's no edit there. It's just, you know, a solid thing. Oh, cool, Osama. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm basically going through editing this second UFO. And explaining editing, I teaching editing, and I teach, you know, filmmaking, stuff like that on my YouTube channel. I've been doing film for probably like almost about 17 years, I think. I graduated film school in 2007, but I started film school in 2003. That was the first time I ever, like, first year of film school. You know, that's when I started working in Final Cut Pro 4. Now we're on X, but back then it was Final Cut Pro 4. But I also did film in high school. When I was a senior in high school, I shot on 8mm film, and I edited linearly from. I spliced the film, and I taped the film together, the 8mm film, and then we also had it on VHS. I would edit linearly from tape to tape deck. It was no non-linear. I had to do it in order. So I've been doing editing since, you know, probably 1999-ish. But editing in a non-linear software I've been doing since 2003. So 17 years. So what we're going to do now is, now we have this edit point. We're going to zoom in and motion track it. So the first thing I want to do is figure out how much I want to zoom in. So I'm going to double click on the clip that I want to mess with. And up here in our like control thing here is effect controls. What effect do I want to control? So right here is scale. So I'm going to pull up the scale. And it's like, all right, well, I don't know where it is now. So let me move the position over. So now, as you can see, I'm wrestling with the edge of frame here. So I'd like to put the thing in the middle of the frame, But I don't necessarily have to. I could have it, once again, come from the side, and then once it hits the center, move it. So maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll just zoom in some more. Let's go 250 like I did in the last one. So, okay, that's pretty good. All right, there's the edge of frame. So right about there is good, and then let's move it up a bit. So let's. So yeah, so I'm gonna let it float for a bit before I start to animate the motion. So let's just see how this edit looks. And it's cool. It's just as it's hitting center, that's about where the second synth comes in. Bong. In fact, let's like make that happen. So right about there in the timeline is where that second synth comes in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the slip tool, which is a tool I talked about in the last video. Use the slip tool, and I'm going to move this so that it's in the center. Oh, that's not going to be easy. Well, there, I did it somehow. So what the slip tool is let me explain. So, I've got like a thing from B&H here. So this is, you can imagine this being the clip in the timeline, the in point and the out point of the clip. That's where the clip starts in the timeline and ends in the timeline. But the clip itself is a long, piece of media. And so that's this. This is the raw clip. You can see all the frames. So right there is where is the in point of the clip and the out point of the clip, but there's all this other clip, in the media. So what the slip tool does, you hit S. The slip tool doesn't move the clip anywhere in the timeline. What you can do is you can slide the media underneath it and leave the in and out point where you want it. So that's what I wanted. I didn't want to change the timeline media. So, but I just moved the clip around underneath it. So let's see. So now, right now, I want to have the balloon hit the center of the frame on that next synth. Yeah, I'd say that works. I could probably go back a little bit. Maybe 8 frames. So it's a little, let's go a little bit more. Okay, I'm going the wrong way, so let's go the other way. Okay, that's pretty good. So that's cool. I'm also going to probably have to pull this out because it's going to. Yeah, I'm going to pull that out because it's going to go for a while because I'm going to be motion tracking. In fact, I'll just let it go. Okay, so now we're going to animate. Travis, do you teach after sound post-production? I am finishing Foley. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So are you? What are you making? Are you making like a short film and you're doing Foley? That's cool. Are you doing the Foley yourself, or are you outsourcing it? So right on that synth, I want to start the animation. So it's about there. So now, to do the animation. Sorry, hang on. It's like right about there. Full feature myself. Nice and Naughty. A Christmas Story. That's cool. Do you teach after sound post-production? I don't know what you mean by after sound post-production. And so you're doing the Foley yourself too. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to start the animation here. So, it's also not fully like centered, which bugs me. But whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I want to show the rulers here. And what I want to do is maybe the guide too. Yeah, okay. So I've done this before. I did this before. So basically what I'm doing is I put these sort of guides into the frame. So what you can do is you come up to here and you click and drag and you can pull these guides down. I'm not going to do it, but like, so that right there is the direct center of frame. So I'm a little bit off. So I would like, actually, maybe I can do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to use the slip tool. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to blade right here as a way to mark that that's where the synth is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll until, yeah, there. Now it's like dead center in the frame. Right there. And then I'm going to blade there. And then I got to give myself some room. Or actually, I could just delete this. And I'm going to sync that up. Beautiful. And then pull that back. So slip tool wasn't being as precise as I wanted it to be. Oh, you guys can't see. Crap. Sorry. I always do that. Anyway, and you can't see it on the TV screen either, but look, there's the guide. Sorry about that. Yes, Alex Ferrari and Diane Bell says I need a sound mixer. Who's Alex Ferrari and Diane Bell? Are those people I should know? Any recommendations for a sound mixer? Yeah, I can give you a recommendation. My company uses a guy named Joe Costable. He's really good. There's also a guy named Richie Beretta you can look up. He's good too. Yeah, sound mixer would be good. I know nothing about sound. I'm very bad at sound. A couple of streams ago, I was trying to throw a compressor on some stuff, and I was basically like the blind leading the blind. I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm not a sound person at all. So yeah, either one of those two guys, Joe Costable or Richie Beretta, the people that I would hit up. I could give you... Let me go into my email and see if I can find their email address. Give me a second. Richie's probably too busy, and he's more of a music producer. But if you have money, I'm sure he'll take it. But who we use for sound mixing is this guy named Joe. In fact, I'm going to take a little sabbatical for Travis, and I'm going to show you guys something really cool. So stick with me for a second. Let's pull over this. Let's go to Rethink Films. Let's pull this up. You guys are still with me, right? So I'm going to show you a scene from The Homeless. This is a short film, even though it's 31 minutes, that me and my business partner did now on 5 years. Stand by. I'm going to try to find the scene that I'm thinking of. Nope, that already happened. So it's probably... Yeah, here we go. Make it a little louder for you guys. Okay, so watch this scene, but specifically listen to this scene. Now, I'm the cinematographer on this, and Joe did the sound, but just listen to the scene. Okay, that was the scene. So, we recorded no audio during that entire scene. There was no microphone at all. when we filmed that. We had a red camera, we had a red Scarlett, and we just shot the footage. So there was no audio. I don't even think we had a mic on the camera. So there was literally nothing. And Joe Costable, the guy I'm recommending to you, he's the one who did all the sound design for that scene. So I absolutely recommend Joe. Let me find his email for you. Where are you? Costable. Here we go. Yep, pretty simple. It's just joe.costable. Oops, come back. At Gmail. I think that's his professional. It's in the chat there. It should be showing up on the screen too. Yeah. He's great. And if you wanted more of a music producer person, someone to help write a song, you can go to my buddy Richie, who also does Twitch too, Richie. So Joe is amazing. Richie is awesome and funny. Yeah, I would definitely recommend those people for any kind of sound stuff. Joe specifically for like sound design and things like that. And Richie for like music. But I'm sure Richie would be able to do sound design stuff too. He's an audio wizard. Those are the people I recommend. So yeah, okay, done with that sabbatical. Let's get that out of the way. Let's go back to the editing. You there? You've watched me? Okay, cool. So yeah, so right there, when it hits the center, that's where I want to start doing the animation, the tracking of it. So double click on the clip. Are you for hire for cinematography? Thanks for that. Sorry, everyone. No worries. It's just me and you, it seems. I am, yeah, my company, Rethink Films, we are available for, hire for all sorts of stuff. I mean, yeah, that was my cinematography you saw. rethinkfilms.com is my website of my company. Martin, what happened to who? I'm still here, right? You guys can still see me, right? But yeah, where are you based out of, Travis? So the only parameter that we're going to be animating is the position right now. So what we want to do is, oh yeah, Eugene, Oregon. That's right. That's cool. So you guys can see that stuff too, right? Okay, cool. Also, I'm not going to bring the TV up just because, like, it doesn't have the guide and stuff. So I'm just going to make this bigger for y'all. So I'm going to be animating the position of the, just the position right now. So I'm going to double click on here. The cursor is exactly where I want the animation to start. So I'm going to come over to this stopwatch next to position, click that. That's going to start a keyframe. And the keyframe is what is animated, really. So you just sort of pick a keyframe, you pick a position, and then the next keyframe, it'll animate to that one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play the clip forward, and it's a pretty smooth animation. In other words, like, the movement of the balloon is pretty constant. So all I really need to do is just scroll forward into the clip, scrub forward until something kind of drastic changes. And then right before that drastic thing happens, put a keyframe, and then just center it, So, but the problem is also, like, as I hit, as I scroll forward, it's going to leave the frame. So I might just go, like, a little bit at a time. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll just go a little bit at a time. So I'm going to hit play, hit L, go forward. I'm also going to lower this a bit for you guys so you can hear me better. Let's go back here. Okay, so it's about to leave the frame. So just out of ease, I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to hit another keyframe. So boom. So now I have another keyframe. So now I'm just going to I'll mess with these positions until it's back in the center. So we'll go here. Pretty good. Now, let's see if it worked. Ready? Let's watch. Pretty cool. Travis, I was inspired by your sound YouTube video with Batman and your f-stop shutter video on YouTube Space and your 3-point lighting. Thanks, Travis. Yeah. So you're a fan. You're not just, you didn't just check out the Eclipse. You've seen some of my tutorials. That's cool. That's awesome. Do you have a potential timeline for when your Nice and Naughty is going to be done? I'm curious to see it. I guess you're going to try to have it done by like Christmas time, I would think. No, you got me started. What do you mean? Like, you decided you wanted to make a film, so you looked up YouTube tutorials, and mine were the ones that came up? That's pretty cool. That's, like, crazy. That's cool. Okay, so I'm going to see where it's going to leave the moon. But I know that I start to move the telescope around, so I'm going to play until I see, like, a big movement happen. Okay, right there. So let me rewind. Okay, so let me go frame by frame. Right about there. Okay, so right about here is where... Yeah, right about there is where things start to happen. So I'm going to do another keyframe. I'm going to center it up again. Ah. I'm also getting the edge of the thing. So, what to do? I have to make an artistic choice here. Let's see what happens if I just don't bring it up. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's working. See, I don't want the black line to show up. So it's not center frame, but you know, unless I zoom in more, which aesthetically I don't want it to zoom in more. I like the idea of it being the same size. And I think I'm going to do this one more time where I zoom in more. In fact, should I cut in again? Maybe I should just cut in again. Nah, I'm not. I'm going to let this one play out until it leaves frame. And then I'm going to do the whole thing again, like slowed down and even more zoomed in. And it's just going to say on the bottom, more zoomed in and more slowed down. Can you track the whole moon, then magnify? I don't know what you mean. Zoom in a bit. Yeah, I don't want to zoom in yet. I like where I'm at. Okay, I'm just gonna try to see. I'm gonna try to fix this. So here's the crazy part. So I'm gonna also zoom in up here because I know there's gonna be a few like keyframes that we're gonna have to that are gonna be close to each other. So let's see. Okay, so there's a few like jitters. So it looks like the first jitter. Whoa, what happened? Why are you doing that? Jeez. That's like the biggest jitter right there. And it looks like I can't go up anymore. So I'm just going to align it so that it matches up with this center thing. So let's do another keyframe there. So it's very close to the other one. And I'm going to just kind of go there. Actually, you know what? Let me undo that. Undo. So hang on. Okay, so what I need to do is... Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah. It's on the center line here. So all I need to do is keep it on the center line. I guess that's the y-axis. So let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, keyframe. Keep you there. Okay, so let's keep going forward. All right, another keyframe. Another keyframe. Right now I'm going frame by frame because there's like a very small jitter. Okay, keyframe. Okay, let's see what's happening. I may just actually end up cutting this because it might look weird. But hey, well, I wouldn't know until I did it. Alright, well, I mean, that first jitter looks okay. I'm going to fix it for the second big, long one. So it looks like there's that. So there's like a little bit of movement. From about, yeah, so it's going to be like da 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 da, and then from right about here, let's do a keyframe. We'll just where it's at, and then we'll go forward to right before it starts to move. Right about there is when it starts to move. So now we'll do another keyframe there, and do that. Okay. Okay, and then there's these two big ones. So I want to get to right as it lands. Right there. Keyframe there. Slide you over. And then there's another big one. Let's do another keyframe. Keep it centered there. And here's another huge one to there. Right about there. Yeah, right about there. Another keyframe. Slide you over. Right there. And then that should be about it. Yeah, okay. Let's see how that looks. I have no idea if it's going to be like weird or what. Now, if I wanted to, I could really go in there and like really try and get rid of the other jitters, but you get the point. You get the point. But you see, it's like very much better. And then right on this next cut, right there, that's where I'm going to do the slower one and the more zoomed in one. I'll just cut it there. And then all this can go away. And then I can copy this and paste that. So let's just do it from... So the cool thing is that I copied and pasted this clip, so it should retain all of the animation. And it's relatively centered in the frame. So if I just zoom in the whole thing, I shouldn't need to do much other than just zoom in the whole thing. So let's double click. Let's do scale. Now I'm not animating the scale, so let's just do 500. Ugh. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the old export and bring her back in trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... and you know what? I'm going to do it on the original here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to input, and then I'm going to go to the end of the frame here. Output. And I'm going to export it as its own thing. So export media. We want it to be H.264 is fine. I think I shot this in MP4, so MP4 should be fine. I could do match sequence settings, but it's like not, yeah, it's like I was saying before, the sequence settings is not the exact match. That's why there's a yellow line. So I don't want to match the sequence settings. I'm pretty sure that the thing that I'm editing is like MP4, and that's what I'm going to export it as anyway. So I'll go down here to like the settings for the export. One pass is okay, but let's do 2 passes, and let's do like kind of high quality ish. So let's do 25 megabits per second, and I don't know, 23. So it'll be it's a 53 megabyte file, and I want to export it to. Yeah, see, I already have this before. Zoomed in clip. Second UFO tracked. Save. And I don't need the audio, so we'll not export the audio. And we'll do maximum render quality if we can. Okay, so let's export it. You'll see why. It's just going to be easier. Like, instead of having to animate the position again, I'm just going to render it so it's all baked into one file, and then scale that up 250%, which would be in total 500, and then just position it once, not animate the position, just position it once, and then just, utilize the work I had already done. Martin, when you import, do you lose quality? Yeah, you do. But the settings that I just put it at, it's not going to be perceptible. Really. I'm already zooming in a lot, so I'm losing quality just by zooming in. But yeah, if I was able to be editing in a timeline that was exactly the same as the settings of the camera, then I would just do match sequence settings, export, and I would lose no quality, because you're just spitting it out at the settings that the media already is. But because Premiere doesn't have the exact codec or whatever, it has the next best thing or the closest match, then I'm going to have to convert it, or at least export it, using some sort of codec, and that's going to transcode the file into a different file. And I know that I shot the footage in 35 megabits per second, and so right now I exported it as 25 megabits a second. So I know I'm losing some, but it's already quality loss just by zooming in. So I'm going to import that file. Always name things so you can find them. Shit, where did I put it? Second UFO tracked. There it is. Open. Pull that into the frame. Actually, let me just get rid of the in and out. Pull that into the frame. Cool. Now, I exported the whole clip just so I had it, but I'm not going to use that beginning. I'm going to just take it from there. I'm also going to be slowing it down considerably, so it's going to last a long time. Okay, so now let us zoom in on this. Let's use scale 250. So effectively, we're 500% zoomed in. I'm also going to slow it down. So I'll probably slow it before it even gets to the thing. So let's do speed. Right-click on it, do speed 50. Enter. Ooh, there was a frame of black there. Yeah, there's a frame of black. I hate seeing frames of black, so let's get out. I actually think I'm just going to end the video there. So we'll do a blade, we'll do this, and we'll do a blade here. We'll do that. And we'll just do a nice little dissolve. No, you don't want to. Oh, okay. And then let's do, I don't know, 5 seconds sounds about right. Yeah, I gotta lower the audio too. But yeah, you know, because once I picked the sort of vibe of the song, I'm editing like to the vibe, you know. So you know what I mean? Like I might not necessarily have done a fade like that or even thought of doing a fade like that if I wasn't, you know, using this particular track. Hey, Andy. Yeah, we're cutting a sci-fi movie, exactly. So let's watch the whole video. It is a, it's only 46 seconds. Oh, I also don't like how it goes. I want it to start on ding. Maybe I'll do a little fade up there to sort of hide that crime. Whatever. Pretty cool to me. I do want to try to give a little bit of love to that animation right there. It's just it's a little egregious, so I'm gonna try to fix a little bit of it. Let's see.
Lord.
Oops.
Lord.
Yeah, that big one I don't like. This might be a little tedious for y'all, but I'm doing it. So right there. Pretty sure I don't even need to click the keyframe button. If I just move the position on the frame, it's making the keyframe. So I could do, so in other words, like less clicks, which is always good. Could also zoom in a bit to the clip itself, which might help. Be nice if Premiere had some sort of automated way to do this. But so far as I know, I mean, I did a Google search, just like Travis did a Google search when he wanted to make a film and he found me. I did a Google search trying to find an automated, like, motion tracker in Premiere, and so far as I can tell, it does not exist. There might be, you know, some sort of third party. And I've heard that, like, Adobe makes another program, I forget what it's called, not Premiere, that's, like, actually a less robust program for, like, editing, kind of like the iMovie of Adobe, that does motion tracking, which is weird how that's not integrated into Premiere. So, you know, do I want to be going frame by frame? No. Let's see how that looks. Better. Oh, and you know what? I'm seeing the edge of the frame here. I didn't see it on my, I did not see it. It's hard to see, but the edge of the frame's right here. So I could probably zoom in and show you. Can you see the edge of the frame here? I can actually feather the edge of the frame, probably. I think the way to do that is to go to Effects, and we'll go to Crop. And I'm not actually going to be cropping anything, but Crop has like a feather effect. So I don't know if you can see it on your end, but I should be able to now edge feather. Did that do anything? I'm also, yeah, maybe. Huh. What to do about that? Because if I feather the edge, it's feathering the bottom too. I'm not even seeing it. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna not do it, and just people are gonna have to deal. Oh, you know what? I might not have been able to see it because I was zoomed in. Let's try that again. Let's go back. Effects, crop. I was kind of zoomed into the clip. Why don't I see any change? There's like no change. Strange. I don't know. Let's just get rid of it. I could also try searching effects for a feather. Edge feather. Let's try that. See, it's, yeah, that's doing something, but it's also affecting the bottom of the frame, which I don't want to do. I just want to do it on this edge. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore it. Who cares? If it was really a problem, if I really wanted to, I would go and figure out a way to do it. But whatever. Yeah, I think that's how Premiere's workflow is. Once you change the value of something and animating it as a keyframe. Yep. Andy Hayes, are you talking about Mocha? Mocha is a software, right? I don't know what Mocha does. Oh, is that what I was talking about before? Yeah, I don't know. I saw a tutorial where when I went to try to find out how. Excuse me. When I went to try to find out if Adobe had automatic motion tracking, I saw a tutorial and somebody said that it exists in blank. Maybe it is Mocha. Travis, I messed up my lighting on my first short, and that's when I found you. We took this horror short and converted it into a Christmas comedy. That's cool. It's hard to see. Yeah, the edge is hard to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the edge for now. I do, however, want to keep zhuzhing this animation. I see it like really zooming into frame there. want to fix that. Okay, so let's get in. Let's go back in again. Go down here. And let's keep zhuzhing. Oof. No. Eyes are starting to like bleed. Whew, okay. Zoom out. Better. Nightcore Flow over on Twitch. What's up? I am editing a video that I shot the other day during the lunar eclipse where a UFO flew in front of the moon as I was telescoping the moon. It turns out it was a balloon. It was 4th of July, so there's probably a lot of balloons released. So I'm making a little video showing that event and also motion tracking it. And there was a lot of vibration because I was moving the telescope. So I'm just going frame by frame and trying to minimize the vibration of the telescope. And the music is copyright-free music that I got from YouTube's audio library. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Travis, hey Steven, pleasure meeting you and hanging out. Looks great. I would like to get a hold of you and chat a bit and get acquainted. Is your website the best way to get a hold of you? Yes, our email address is on there. Go check it out. Yeah, great meeting you. I'm excited to check out your film. Definitely, get in touch. Let's talk some more. Awesome stuff. What time is it right now? 7:20. So I've been going for an hour and 20. I am going to actually also take a break to pee, grab some water, and I will be right back, and we'll sort of just wrap up this video, and yeah. Martin, do you choose camera setting, codecs, bitrate to match pre-pro? No, I don't know, Martin, if you were here when I was setting up the project. I import the footage into the timeline, and then Adobe says, "Do you want to match the timeline to match the media? Do you want to set? Do you want to have the timeline match to the settings of the media?" And I always go yes. Yeah, that's what I used to do on Final Cut, and that's what I do here. Okay, guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. I just got to get Captain Picard back up here. See you in a bit.
Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Untitled to ramble on about something everyone knows. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. You just kept talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one had the chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic. You'll have to call again. I'm just leaving. I'm not dressed properly. My love is a fever, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. You'll have to call again. In faith, I do not love thee. With mine eyes they be 1,000 errors see. But 'tis my heart that loves what they despise. In despite of you are pleased to know. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Respond to my questions. I am Locutus aboard. You are
Bog. Oh, what a great song. That song's old, too. That song goes way back. Okay, welcome. Thank you for watching. We're going to finish up this video Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it. So, the first video I did of the UFO, I didn't know what it was, but people said it was a Mylar balloon. I was like, oh, you know, it is a Mylar balloon. And then it was only a couple days later that I was like, oh my God, there's another balloon. So I was like, okay, it's just a balloon. So this video, and I'm going to be putting it up on my YouTube channel. This video is like, we know what it is. I'm not trying to really be too clickbaity. I'm just gonna be like balloon crosses in front of moon, you know. But so the aesthetic is different. And I'm also like in the last video I had like a lot of copyright, da 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 da. So I think what I'm gonna do is on this first clip here, I'm gonna put some text in this negative space right here about I want to get rid of. That's strange. I'm gonna put some text up in the space up here that just says like you know, the date it was filmed. Balloon. I don't know. I gotta think. And then when it cuts in, I'm just gonna put a little watermark down here that says like youtube.com/DeCasaFilm or something, and call it a day. Maybe I'll put it over on this side because you might see the edge of the frame here. So maybe I'll put it up in the top. Yeah, I think I'll put it top right. That way, once you get down here, I'll try to draw your attention away from the edge by having the watermark here. And then just keep the watermark going for that. And it is what it is. I'm not expecting it to go viral or any kind of crazy stuff. But, yeah. But this is a cool little like short video that I can edit in under 2 hours that I could edit on my stream and teach, you know, some of editing. I think on Wednesday I'm going to continue editing this show called Tell Us Damn It, the show that me and my business partner worked on 3 years ago that we filmed a bunch of episodes of, but then we got too busy, couldn't actually edit them. So now that I'm streaming because of COVID, now I have time to edit them. So next episode on Wednesday, we're going to start editing the next episode of Tell Us Damn It. And I'm going to do an actor. So Tell Us Damn It is an interview show where me and my business partner Cody interview people from the film industry to squeeze out of them the juicy details on how they got to where they are. Last episode was Rita Warkoff, an assistant director, and that story was really awesome, and hearing what an assistant director is really cool. So the next episode will be an actor and how he got his start. We all know what acting is, but like what's it really like and how did he get his start? So that's going to be cool to edit. That's 3 cameras. It's like an hour interview. It's going to take a long time to edit. So that's what we're going to be doing. But for right now, I'm going to add some text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of shrink these up a little bit because I don't need that anymore. I'm going to pull. I want to pull this down. Cool. And now I like to just do. Yeah, I like to do. I'm gonna put this on 2. Yeah. Put this here, and then I'm gonna do the text. I come over here and I click the text icon. It's right here in this little panel. Yeah, there it is. The T for text is right here. Then I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna click. And yeah, and I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say, you know, I'm going to do what my mom said and say filmed is only with 1 M. All right, I don't need on. Just filmed July 4th, 2020. I can double click that. Yeah, and then I can change the position. I might want to also, actually, if I go in here and I hit Control A, it highlights it all. And that way I can also change, see right here, text. If we bring down this little arrow, I can do all of the stuff. I can change the size. Filmed July 4th, 2020. I know what I do. A lot of people ask what type of telescope I use. So I'm going to put the type of telescope and the camera. I'm going to do it on a different text. So I'm going to do text again. I'm going to click here, do another one. So I'm going to say telescope, Celestron next star Evolution 8. It's definitely very big. So we can... Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. You go back to where you were. So, wait. Why... I wanted there to be 2. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Undo, undo, undo. I'm going to cut this in half. Boom. So now I have 2. Bring that up here. Now I have 2 of them. So now I'm going to double click this one. And they're just sitting on top of each other, so I got to move that down. So now there's 2. I'm going to click the text tool, which I have key mapped to the Y key. Control A to select it all. Telescope, Celestron, Next Star, Evolution 8. Control A. Change the size to be like, yeah. Can I actually go and tap up? Yes. Okay, cool. That's probably good. I'm going to do the same here. Click it once, and then I can hold down the arrow keys to move it. Same thing here. Cool. Telescope, Celestron, Next Star, Evolution 8. And then I think I can just keep the same text. And what I'll do is I'll hit Enter, and I'll do Camera, Canon C100. And I'm going to say prime focus. That's a sort of astronomy term. Prime focus means that the camera is hooked up like directly to the telescope. Like it's effectively the camera's lens. There are other means to connect a camera to a telescope via other adapters or to the eyepiece. But in this particular case, the telescope is acting as the camera's lens, which is in astronomy terms referred to as prime focus. And I guess I will also say like that it was, 1080. I'll go 1920 by 1080, 60 FPS. Go 1080p, 60 FPS. Technically speaking as well, the lens is like 1,000 millimeters. So I guess I could put that. And it's technically an f10 too. So I'll do 1,000 millimeter f10. 1920 by 1080p, 60 frames a second. Yeah, that's all accurate. Because the mirror of there's no lenses on this telescope, by the way. It's all mirrors. And the main mirror is 8 inches, and that's like 200 millimeters or something like that. How many millimeters is 8 inches? 203.2 millimeters. And the distance between the main mirror and the secondary mirror is 2032 millimeters. So the size of the aperture is 10 times smaller than the focal length because of the way it works out. And so the focal length, which is 2,000 millimeters, divided by 10 is 200 millimeters, which is your iris. It's a little hard to wrap your head around, but that's basically the deal. So I'm pretty sure. See, now I'm starting to think I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be having this beer. No, let me think about this. You know what? I think it is actually 2032 millimeter. Yeah, f10. Exactly. Yeah, no, I was wrong. It's not a 1,000 millimeter lens. It's technically a 2032 millimeter lens. Technically. Because 2032 millimeters divided by 10 is 203.2 millimeters, and that's the size of the aperture, f10. That's what f10 means. The focal length divided by a number is your aperture. So yeah, it's effectively a 2032 millimeter lens. I'm fairly confident in that. Enough to bake it into my video, I think. I could Google it just to be sure. Let's Google it. Let's do it. Celestron Next Star Evolution 8 focal length. Focal length. Focal length. See, you know, I love it when I'm right. Yeah, because we're using it at prime focus, the focal length is that 2032 millimeter lens. That's a long lens. Good. I'm fairly confident that I can keep that in there. Okay, so that's what our first shot is going to be. So let me just bring these out. Come on. Yeah, that's cool. And I'm just going to make sure. Now, I trust my mama, but I'm just going to type in filmed. Filmed. Yeah, it is 1M. Mama was right. Mama was right. Okay. So now I just need to put like a watermark. Yeah, I'm just going to do it with text as well, but let's do what I was doing before. Cut here. I'm going to bring this over. I'm just going to like fix that. And this watermark will be throughout the whole thing. And I guess I just got to figure out like what like font it should be. So I guess I'll say I'm just going to go YouTube. Should it be all caps? Maybe it should be all caps. youtube.com/dcasafilm. Okay, so like what font should this be? Let me click here, do that, and then there's a way to whoops. I know there's a way to like scrub through the fonts so I could like, annoying. I want to just like scroll through them so I could see the font change. It's really annoying. Do this. All here. See, it should be changing, but it's not for some reason. I don't know. I am not a graphic designer at all. I never know like what font to pick. Ugh, I hate picking fonts. Bebas Noya. I'm gonna do that one. Just cause like I don't know. Let's see. So now let's move it over here. And then let's lower the opacity of it. So it's not too distracting. Cool. yeah, and I should put like. But then once again, if I put it here, then you're gonna see. Oh well. It is what it is. I am going to do this one. I'm gonna do copy. I'm gonna do this one. Or actually, you know, wait, yeah. Paste. Whoops. So I wanted to paste here, so I gotta click there. Paste. That's weird. You should be on the cut. You should be on the cut. It's laying in the cut. That's right. Things act weird sometimes when you're dealing with 60 frames a second. Okay, so I want to put, like, you know, how much I'm scaling and stuff. So we'll do scaled. I believe it was 250%. Beep. And I kind of like that font. The Bebus font, I mean. I kind of like that one more, but screw it. Let's do this. Let's actually bold it, see what happens. Bing. Yeah, okay. And then let's move this up here. Yeah, and we'll keep that we'll keep that opacity. You know what? It should be in the bottom. The thing I didn't want to do, but it needs to be done. Needs to be done. You know what? I think it would look okay on the other side. Yeah. I think it's... Well, where are you going? I think it's okay. There. This is such a pretty shot that I almost don't want to, like, put the stats. But I'm gonna. So, but maybe I'll lower the opacity a bit. So scaled. And then... Should I put on the next line? I guess so. Speed. 50%. And let me justify these on the right. Yeah. And then move them over a bit. And then I am going to lower the opacity a little bit, just because it's such a pretty shot that, like, the feeling of the, you know, the feeling of the lone balloon is just kind of cool without it. Also, I'm seeing a mistake right now. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to fade those out, too. Have to figure that out. Oh, my God. Boulevard Bullies. I'm about to end. But look. Boom. What's up, everybody? Boulevard Bullies rating with 10 people. Oh, yeah. Let's get Picard going. Picard, come back to me.
I am the cute as a ball. You are poor. I am the cute as a ball. Lock faces on that vest. I am the cute as a ball. There are 4 lights.
Yo. Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. This one's for you, Pat. Thanks for hosting Boulevard Bullies. Good friend of mine.
Make it so. Make it so. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Enterprise. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so.
That's awesome. Welcome. I'm just wrapping up, too. I mean, you know, nothing I do is as entertaining as what Pat does. What did I do today? We played golf. That's awesome. So Pat, check it out. I'm just gonna show you the video. In fact, can I go full screen? I'm gonna go full screen with this, but you're gonna have to give me a second to make that happen. Stand by. So yeah, let's do a display capture. That one. Yeah. Let's do the TV screen. Yep, add that one. Yep, boom. Okay, now, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So here it is. Watch this video. That's the video we just made today. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Looking out for your metrics. So you guys, I don't know, you probably knew there was somewhat of an eclipse. They said there was an eclipse, but it was kind of a bust on July 4th. So I live streamed the eclipse. And Pat, I didn't even get a chance to tell you this, but there was 1,200 people in the chat live during the eclipse with me when I streamed it. 1,200 people. How many people are in the chat with me? What? Because of the USS. How many people are in the chat right now? 4. There were 1,200. It was nuts. People love the moon. People love looking at the moon. So the other day, Jomo. Oh, thank you also to everyone else who followed that I didn't say anything about. Of course, I can't. Let's see. It was Bionics401. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Jackie Daytona. Thank you. Jomo. Thank you. Jomo. Good to see you. How are you all doing? Yeah, so the other day I put a video on YouTube of just like UFO crosses in front of the moon. I'll show it to you. It's like really stupid. It's right here.
When I first saw this product,
Oh, no, la. I can't be doing copyrighted stuff.
Black spots are called Maria. Ooh, there's a bug.
So I thought it was an
wait,
ant.
No, what is that? Hang on.
I think this is a satellite. Right?
Oh my God, yo, we got a satellite.
Right?
I think so. Holy sh!
I thought it was an ant.
I thought it was too. The black spots are called Maria. Ooh, there's a bug.
So I posted this video not knowing what it was. And I thought it was maybe like fireworks debris. Like there was like some sort of piece of paper of some rocket floating in the air. But someone commented and says like, yo, that's totally a Mylar #1 balloon. I was like, oh my God, you're absolutely right. And then someone commented on like my Facebook when I posted this saying like, didn't you see the other thing at like this time signature? And I was like, no. And so that's when I went back to the footage and found this. And this is like definitely a balloon. You can tell it's like a star balloon, you know? I mean, it's like, it's pretty obvious it's a balloon. So that means that like definitely lends credence to the #1 Mylar balloon happening in the past video. So I decided I would make another video, and that's what we're doing. So this one's just going to be like balloon passes in front of moon. And this one's just like, you know, saying, you know, whatever. I wanted to do total clickbaity, but it is what it is. But hey, I got 1,300 views on the UFO video, but this one's going to be not that. This one's going to be balloon in front of moon. That's hot. It's so sick. That shot is so sick. Yeah, isn't that cool? What else? I'm missing people in the Twitch chat. Zoom in and it's Maggie Simpson in her star-shaped snowsuit. Yep. New Fear City crew. Is that a fat Stingray in space. Yep, it's the Elon Musk car that they sent up. Mesmerizing, says Urkajerk. That's incredible, Bionic. Prince Havoc, what's up, Prince? Good to see you. I haven't been on PS4 since my Cybertron. Oh yeah, how's your PC, Jomo? That's cool. Have you been streaming? Crap, I gotta check out your streams if you have been. She got yeeted after shooting Mr. Burns. Yeet! Yeah, so that's the video. I'm just about done. I was just adding text. In fact, I think I'm done. The only thing I have left to do is do this scale at the end here. And there's actually a little trick I'm gonna do to do this. But I gotta remember how I'm gonna do it. Well, let's just. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just try to see what happens if I put this cross dissolve on here. But usually what ends up happening is the cross dissolves look like poop. Eh. You see how like the text seems to take a long time to go away? So there's something else I can do where I get like a blank sort of black video. Here it is, black video. I gotta sneeze. Got that Rona. So the black video, we put it up here, and then we do is we throw the black video. It's just you know, nothing. It's just whatever. And then how long is this? This cross dissolve is what? Well, it doesn't really matter. Put that there. Put the black video here. Actually, it's pretty good pretty good length. And then what I do is instead is I put a cross dissolve here. So I'm fading the black video in rather than fading the other things out. So it should be more even. It probably looks exactly the same. But anyway, it makes me feel better. Anyway, yeah, so that's the whole video. Lazy ass. What else we got? That's how she got yeeted. I'm glad we pushed you to 8 p.m. Lazy ass. It's so sexy. No streams yet. I'm about to download OBS. Bless you. Thank you. Something the moon. Much better, actually. Yeah. What are we at? So yeah, basically I'm done. I'm done for the evening. You're done playing golf? I was actually gonna export and upload. Let's watch the video one last time. It's so obviously a balloon. So I got that song from the YouTube audio library, and the song is called Moonrise. So I was like, I gotta use that. So yeah, so let's do out point here. O. We'll go to the beginning. I. And let's export. File. Export. Media. And I'll call it, yeah. Star Balloon. Save. And I definitely want audio because the audio is awesome. And yeah, the settings from before look good. So export. Did you just type in moon? No, actually, I typed in ethereal, and that came up. I had another one too, but I didn't like it. It's this here. I don't know if you can see it. Take the hill. but I didn't. I don't know. It was like my first option, but then I kept looking and I found Moonrise, and I was like, ah, got to do Moonrise. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for my stream. You know, you guys came in and rated, and that's amazing. I would love to hear that song from The Shining / Doctor Sleep over it, or a Max Creep Out volume. Yeah, you know, I gotta use copyright free stuff because I want to make money. You know, if I put copyrighted music onto the video, then I don't get that ad money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Pat. So Pat, you're streaming Last of Us later, huh? See, that's what I need to do. I haven't played Last of Us with the fiance in a while, so we need to hop back into it. I'm still like relatively in the beginning. I'm like, compared to you, I'm probably so far back that it's like crazy. I basically got to the first time in the game that there are like booby traps. You know, there's wires, and I got killed by one too. I wasn't paying attention. And I got killed by like a tripwire and it exploded. But it's like it's the first introduction of that. Finishing Last of Us 2 tonight at 11. Cool. So you got some time. DCMA. Who's DCMA? I don't know what you guys are talking about. But anyway, yeah. Exporting that now. I also got to do the nugget. Yeah, I think the nugget is going to be sequence setting, matching. Yeah, you know, you guys are great, but you know, my my streams are very technical and nerdy. But I thought this one was cool because, you know, it's the moon. I mean, look at this beautiful shot of the moon. That's amazing. I'm really pleased with the way it looks. Oh, the copyright laws, the DMCA. Yeah, I agree. What's the nugget? The nugget is going to be matching the sequence settings with the media. You know, Pat, when you have a blank timeline and you drop a clip onto the timeline and it says, "Do you want to match the sequence settings to? Do you want to match the sequence settings to match the media?" And you're like, "Yes." That is the nugget. But I didn't like do it nice and like tight. I'm gonna have to go in and like edit it, which is annoying. Ah, man. Mwah. Anyway, yeah. So it's exporting right now, but I guess I'll end it because well, I also want to upload this video. So like, I don't know. I guess I can upload this. I'll probably upload the nugget, then upload this video tomorrow. I don't know. Or I can upload this video now and then upload the nugget tomorrow. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do the nugget later. I'll upload that tomorrow, and I'll upload this one tonight. See you on Wednesday. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to upload this video. I'll edit the nugget tomorrow, upload the nugget tomorrow. And yeah. Pat, by the way, yeah, come to my birthday thing Tuesday. That's going to be fun. We don't have any chairs, so if you want to bring a chair, you could do that. But great seeing you all. Pat, thank you so much for the raid. That was awesome. We got 8 people, got some more followers. Thank you so much for following. Turns out I have a chair. Yeah. Is it the Balls Mahoney chair? That's awesome. To the people on my YouTube watching, thank you for coming in. Stay tuned to Casa Film for this video being posted shortly. Oh, there it goes. Maybe I'll just upload it now. You guys want to stick with me for another few minutes while I upload it? Nah, because I still got to make the thumbnail. Ugh, I don't want to make a thumbnail. Maybe I will. Happy birthday if I don't talk to you before then. Thanks, Urka Jerk. Thank you so much. Yes, it is my birthday. What should the thumbnail be? The thumbnail for my other one was like very clickbaity. Look at this thumbnail. You see that? Look at that thumbnail. What is that? Like super clickbait. Didn't seem to work though. So I think maybe for this thumbnail, I'll just maybe I'll just do like just that. Just the moon. People like the moon. Maybe I'll do the moon. And I'll do an arrow, you know? So maybe what I'll do is I'll turn this off. Right? And then I'll do input, output. I'll do file, export media, and we'll make a JPEG. JPEG. And it is in, okay, yeah, save. Export. And then we'll go there. Crap, what did I name it? JPEG. Oh, it's just going to be the name of the file. Crap, I don't remember what I saved it as. So let's do it again. Export media. Second UFO JPEG. So that's probably what it is. Okay, so let's go. Second UFO JPEG. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Here it is. Okay. And we're going to open this in open with Photoshop. Going to make another semi-clickbaity thumbnail right now. I mean, that's such a cool shot. So, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll do the shape tool, which is in here. It's going to be the ellipse. I have the settings from the last one. So I'll just go like this. Okay. Maybe I'll lower maybe it'll make it a little thinner. Yeah, a little thinner. Okay. Enter. Get rid of this. And then with that, I want to rotate it a bit. I want to move it over slightly. Yep. And then I just want to make like a long ass arrow. So that one is this one. It's the line tool. I'm pretty sure I have everything. Arrowheads, yes. Okay, cool. 1 pixel. Yeah. So, and then it's gonna be like that. But that's a little thin. Let's undo that. So yeah, this one's gonna be maybe 20 pixels. Yeah, I guess so. Let's do 30 pixels. Nice. There we go. And then I guess I want to fill this in. There's probably a super easy way to fill it in real quick, but I don't know it. So I'm just going to do... I'm going to mute my phone. Hardness is up. Now, why can't... The shape layer must be rasterized before proceeding. Rasterize the shape? Well, cancel. Let me do new layer. And then, yeah, in here. Oops. So we want to do the eye, or we want to do the color, this color. Okay. Now we're on the brush tool, and we can just kind of... Whoops. Could also do a bigger brush, but why would I make things easier for myself? Just fill that in real nice. Okay. Now, obviously, it doesn't look very good, so I gotta rotate them. So it's this one and this one. Let's select both of those. We'll do rotate. Yep. Enter. Cool. Do we want text? Balloon. Yeah, because this one, this one's just gonna be called like balloon crosses in front of, you know, moon. I'm not like trying to like clickbait it or whatever. So let's just do text. Bing. Oh my goodness. Ballon. I don't want it to be... I want it to be white. A balloon. Maybe a balloon? I don't know. A balloon! Exclamation point. Yeah, that's funny. I like that. Okay, go away. I'm going to rotate that a bit too. Edit, rotate. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger because this is just a thumbnail. Actually, what I'll do is I'll click here and I'll do scale. A balloon! Cool. That's a cool thumbnail. All right. Save as. Save to my computer. It's gonna go in this thing here. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it second UFO thumbnail. Save. Okay. And then I want to make it a JPEG as well. So I'm just gonna save as a JPEG. Bing. Save. Okay. All right. So that's done. Did the thumbnail. And now we'll do this. Create. Upload video. Why are you doing that? It's strange. Let me get rid of Premiere. Save. Yes. And we're gonna do this. So what's the video? Shit, where did I put it? I did export it. Star balloon, that's what it was. Open. Okay, so I'm going to name this balloon transits moon. Aw. Balloon transits moon. While filming 1M, the partial eclipse on July 4th, 2020, a balloon crossed in front of the moon, or in astronomy terms, it transited the moon. So I decided to put together this little video to show you all. Enjoy. Thumbnail. Bing. Where did I put the thumbnail? Nice. Okay, cool. Nothing crazy. It's not made for kids. Well, I mean, a kid could totally watch it, though, but it's not made for kids. Okay, monetization? Absolutely. I like to do after the video, too. Ad suitability. It doesn't have any of these things that are bad for ads. Video elements. I don't want an end screen. I don't want any cards. Well, maybe I'll do a card. It's thinking about it. Yeah, so my card will go here. Let's do video. What video? The lunar eclipse, because that's what I'm talking about. Create card. Yeah, that's all. Return to YouTube Studio. Cool. Visibility. So what it likes me to do is it likes me to leave it as unlisted until it checks it, until the algorithm checks it, and then once it's cool for ads, then I make it public. So, but sometimes that can take like an hour, which kind of sucks. It says it'll take 20 minutes, but it takes like an hour sometimes. So, yeah. That's it. We're done. So I got to check back on this every, maybe check back this in 20 minutes, and then we have a new video. Balloon transits moon. Maybe that will be the one that goes viral. What is that? UFO. Nothing. But maybe the stupid balloon will capture the hearts of the world. But anyway, so there you go. In one session, just an hour and 2 hours and 12 minutes, whole video edited and uploaded and thumbnail made. So, and a beer drank. So, that was today's stream. Wednesday, come join me for editing the next episode of Tell Us Damn It, where we interview Mr. Johnny Woo, an actor, and find out how he got to where he is. Thanks again to Patrick for the raid. That was amazing. Should we raid somebody else? No, I'm not ready for doing my own raids. So y'all are going to have to figure out some place to go that's not here. Go back to Boulevard Bullies when he does Last of Us later. But okay, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll go back to here. Boulevard Bullies. Takasa Film, Rethink Films. Go over to Rethink Films YouTube page to check out the full stream replay. But until then, happy filmmaking. Peace. See y'all later. Bye-bye.